Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right.
Stepping in, Joe Panic. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. And there's one down now. Here's Buster Posey now. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Takes a knee-high fastball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Here's Miguel Sano. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. High and deep to straightaway right. Peralta going back to the track. And that one is gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Keuchel's ready. First pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Chris Stratton will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball one. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's a high pop-up. Crawford moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Yeah, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Pulled toward right center field. Peralta is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Chris Stratton, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Slater at second with 2 down. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Travis d'Arnaud. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Darno brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
At the plate, Michael Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Sano over to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Adam Jones. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And it's fouled away. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire. And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Raimel Tapia is retired to start the 3rd. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Little dribbler down the line, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. In now, Buster Posey, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. So 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Dallas Keuchel.
Now in the box, Dallas Keuchel. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Tapia is there. 2 gone. Now at the plate, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's ready to take his hacks again. Miguel Sano, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's another nice 2-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Behind 0-2 now. Keuchel into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is there. And that retires the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Giants lead it 2-1. So now Carlos Santana.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
And gone up into the second deck.
Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. 4th home run for him on the season as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Belt has a play. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Mike Delfranco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This one for Crawford is short. And that's the second out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now at the plate, Jack Levine. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Stratton.
And now the Giants pitcher, Chris Stratton, was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout, to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
And that'll bring up one of the top prospects in the game, Raimel Tapia. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Keuchel pauses. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's Joe Panik as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Now the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Stratton over at second. Tapia at first. 2 out in the inning. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Dallas Keuchel. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Bell.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rajay Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford dives. What a stop. Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
David Peralta.
Now at the plate, David Peralta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Hit to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants are down 1-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Santana. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now here comes Ron Washington out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Damon Pollard takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third.
The second for 1 on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Here's a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jack Levine.
Next to bat for the Giants, Jack Levine, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail 3-2. Now Ron Washington is out to confer with the home plate umpire, so it appears we'll have a double switch here. Will Smith will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christian Arroyo is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 23.
So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Freddie Galvis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Freddie Galvis.
And he lays off there, 1-0. He's got the average to 321. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Panic ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line towards center field. Tapia
makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
On to first, and they get the double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 3-2. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Raimel Tapia. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The Phillies leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Joe Panic. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Dan Jennings is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
45. Dan Jennings.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Left fielder, Rajay Davis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Posey over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
It's going to get through into center field for a base hit.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Tapia will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. On to first, a double play. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. Here's Buster Posey now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Adam Warren comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Warren.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And a half swing that time. It's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Missed with a slider. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Austin Slater. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Loop down towards short. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Philadelphia rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dallas Keuchel earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Adam Warren hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.